Welcome back. Okay, so it's Wednesday and I'm going to be doing a video on, like, it's going to be more of a motivational video. And so this one's going to be things I tell my teenage self at 13, 16, and 18. So first off, I kind of want to say I don't regret the choices that I've made in my life. They've made me who I am today, and I feel like I am a beautiful woman, and everything happens for a reason. So to start off with 13, I tell myself, and I wrote it down, so if you guys see me looking down, it's because I'm trying to remember everything I wrote. I would tell myself that attention when I was everything. 13, I was actually just starting off high school. I was 12 turning 13 in high school. That was my freshman year. And I actually got into a lot of trouble because I was trying to get the attention of my peers, because at the time I felt like I wasn't getting it from my parents. But I would tell myself that attention isn't everything, that boys are not the move, and to focus on school. And at the time I was in track, so to focus on track. Like I said, when I was 13, I was a freshman in high school, and I was getting into trouble, especially adjusting to the public school life. And because of that, because I was in private school before that, so because of that, I got into a lot of trouble with boys. So I would have definitely told myself that boys ain't a thing. They come and they go, and they shouldn't be the focus of my attention. But considering that I was a 13-year-old and freshman of high school, I was about to say I feel like I dealt with it pretty well, but not really. I was a good student, but I just got into a lot of trouble with a lot of people for no reason. But I would definitely tell myself that attention isn't everything. And I feel like my life would have been a lot smoother from that point on, because a lot of the trouble that I got in did carry with me through high school. Things that I would tell my 16-year-old self, considering that when I turned 16, I was in my senior year of high school and I started college while I was 16, I would tell myself to slow down. Rome was not built in a day. My first semester of college, I did pretty well my senior year of high school. I graduated pass plus on my Georgia graduation test, and but going into college, I kind of was like, I'm finally out of my parents' house. I can do whatever I want. I'm capable of anything. And I ended up crashing, burning, failing into a smoldering fire. It was fun because I didn't know that's what was happening. But by the end of my first semester of college, I had pretty much set myself up for a very long, hard road through my college career. And that was because since I thought I could take on the world, I took on 18 credit hours. While I was 16, I took on 18 credit hours. I was in almost every club on campus, and I took up a sport. I took up rowing with crew, so that I had to wake up at 5:30 every morning to go practice. So needless to say, I ended up failing a good bit of my classes and making D's. And coming from a Pass Plus student, an AB student, that was not the way to go. And I was very disappointed in myself. So I would have definitely, if I could like just whisper in my ear back when I was 16, I would have told myself to slow my roll. Just really look at what you're doing, and not be so naive about the people that I was around. But yeah, that's what I would definitely tell my 16-year-old self, to slow down. It's all right. College is a marathon, not a sprint. So for all you incoming freshmen, really think about what you're doing. If you gotta move at a slower pace and only take like 14 credit hours, do it. Don't feel like you can take on the world with 18, 19 credit hours and then you end up failing because it's too overwhelming and you don't even notice until the end of that semester where you're like, I'm kind of failing all my classes. Things I would tell my 18-year-old self, considering that was just a year ago, what would I tell myself? A lot. A lot has changed about my life just in the past year. Year and a half technically, but in the past year and a half, my life has done a complete 180. So I would definitely tell myself that people are not always what they seem and to stop seeking acceptance from other people. I was still dealing with the issues that I had when I was 13 about seeking attention, but I went about it in more of a friendly way, that I would befriend everybody. And that ended up messing me up. So I would definitely tell myself that the acceptance of other people isn't what's important. I should accept myself. And I started to kind of do that because I started Too Beautiful Lay last year. And I kind of missed my year mark when it came to YouTube videos, but I didn't make a video about it only because I only had a couple of videos at the time. But when I hit my second year here on YouTube, I'll probably do something really big and grand. But I would definitely tell myself to stop seeking acceptance from other people. Honestly, if you can accept yourself for who you are, other people will accept you for who you are. If you're out here trying to be something that you're not, or something that you, because it wasn't that I was trying to be something that I'm not, but something that you don't need to be, then people are probably going to see right through it and they won't tell you to your face, but they'll be like, oh, this person has insecurity issues, because why would she act that way? But it is what it is. Like I said, I don't regret any of the choices that I've made in my life. They've made me to become very more aware of my surroundings and who I'm around and who I trust. But those are the things I tell my teenage self. I was gonna wait until I was 20 to do this video, considering that I'm turning 20 in like 3 months, but I was like, why not do it now? Alright. Well, you guys, just remember to stay beautiful. Oh, y'all see my little puff balls? I got a job, so I get to be I got a new job, so I get to be all cute at my job, and one of my coworkers was like, you should take your puffs and put them up here. So I did, and now I feel cute. And then I didn't have to go to work today, so, because it's raining, they canceled. So, I think I look cute with my puff balls. Somebody said I look like Mickey Mouse.